So that's a great use case for how you support a Windows environment, and this one was particularly in the NHS, but also in any of the branch office sort of scenario. Let's talk a bit about your relationship with Citrix. You're a Citrix Ready partner, and I know you've got a lot of value to add around the VDI space. Can you tell us a bit more about that?
Yeah, so as you mentioned, we're a Citrix Ready partner now, and we do, just wanted to mention a particular project. We do have a big pharmaceutical company looking to utilize our solution based out of Germany, and they have a couple Nutanix clusters with a dozen of nodes between the clusters, and they have a big Citrix environment. So they're looking to utilize peer software to replicate the Citrix profile data in active between the clusters, meaning the users would benefit greatly because we replicate the changes in real time, and as soon as the change is made, we replicate that change. So meaning once the replication is finished and once the user's finished working on the profile, you could shut it down without having to wait for the replication to take place.
So this is in the scenario where somebody's been presented with a Zen desktop environment. They're getting a dedicated version of that desktop as if they were working on a machine, but that desktop is running on the Nutanix servers. They log on, they want their profile there to be there immediately, and because it's replicated by peer, it's available instantly. Is that am I getting that right?
Yeah, exactly, because we replicate everything in real time, and we offer active between the clusters. So that profile is going to be immediately available with the data locally to the users without having to wait, and also once they finish working without having to wait for that to be able to shut down.
Because that's often a problem, isn't it? When people use VDI, it's about logging off, and then the data that they've finished, they have to wait for the machine to shut down because it's moving data back to wherever that file store is. But because your active scenario and your real-time replication, it just is ready to shut down as soon as the user wants to finish their shift and move away.
Yeah, exactly it.
Okay, and it was interesting there because we spoke about the relationship with Citrix and a Citrix Ready partner, but that particular customer is using Nutanix as well. Is it only Nutanix VDI solutions where you fit, or is another angle in the Nutanix play?
So it doesn't have to be a VDI necessarily. It doesn't necessarily have to be on Nutanix because we can implement our solution on multiple platforms. When it comes to Nutanix Files, we actually have API integration into that, and we can actually install our agents on Nutanix Files, and it could be any file data the customer would be working on.
Okay, so Nutanix Files is a little bit different to their normal hyper-converged infrastructure, isn't it? It's almost hyperscale storage.
Exactly. It's their own storage, which kind of brings everything end-to-end, full Nutanix platform to the customers. Okay,
so lots of value that you're adding there in a couple of scenarios with Nutanix. So anybody who's an existing Nutanix customer, they may be looking to use that for VDI, which was a big use case, or they're looking to use Nutanix Files as a way expanding their storage on site. There's a value that you add to both those scenarios, which is great.